За сайн бацгаана уу. Монгол улсын шатрын холбооны ерөнхийлөгч ЗАНДАНШАТАР байна. За та бүхэндээ өнөөдөр Азийн шатрын аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний 2 дахь өдрийн подкастыг хүргэж байна. За өнөөдрийн манай подкастад манай эрхэм зочин Дэлхийн 4 удаагийн аварга HOU YIFAN оролцож байна. Маш олон рекорд эзэмшдэг ийм гайхалтай тамирчин шатрын чоно гэж хэлж болно. Зарим талаар энэ ялагдж үзээгүй 4 удаагийн дэлхийн аварга одоо нэг ч ялагдaltaгүй дэлхийн аварга хэсгээр онцлохоос гадна хамгийн залуудаа одоо их мастрын цол хамгийн залуудаа дэлхийн аваргын тэмцээнд оролцож исэн юм алдартай одоо домог олсон тамирчин гэж болно. Шатрын бол домог олсон тамирчин оролцож байна. Ингээд өнөөдрийн дугаараараа бид хоёр бол Азийн шатрын аваргын шалгаруулах тэмцээний талаар мэдээлэл өгөхөөс гадна Гонконгд болох дэлхийн аваргын талаар мэдээлэл өгнө. За бас одоо хамгийн чухал гол өргөдүүнийг хийх хэрэгтэй. Тайлбарлаж өгөхээр төлөвлөж байна. Okay, first of all, I would like to express sincere gratitude to you for coming to visit Mongolia to observe Asian Championship. So it is great honor for us to have you here, and on behalf of our Chess Federation of Mongolia and on my own, we would like to thank you for your coming. So today we will have 30 minutes podcast. So at the beginning, I will introduce very briefly you, and we'll exchange our opinions about ongoing chess tournaments. So you are fourth-time world women chess champion, recognized one of the highest-rated female player in the history. You are a legend. We consider you a legend. So you are consistently ranked in the top 100 place. But despite that, you are world record-breaking youth. When you had 14 years and 5 months, you became youngest female grandmaster in history of chess, and also you are youngest world champion in world history. So how you learned the chess and how you can become world champion when you was 15?
Well, first of all, thank you so much, Mr. President, for inviting me here to be one of the guests of an Asian Chess Individual Chess Championship 2026. It is really my great honor to come back to Mongolia, to Ulaanbaatar again, after my first visit back to the year 2010, where I played the Women's Grand Prix here. And also thank you so much for the very, very detailed introduction that somehow helped me to, have a kind of review of my chess career. Although it reminds me that happened like almost 2 decades ago, most of the achievements. Okay, but anyway, I'm very happy to be back to the chess tournament again. And answering your question, I started to play chess when I was 5.5 years old in the year 1999. And after the first encounter with chess, somehow I really got fascinated about this game. But at a very young age, I couldn't realize that the depths, the beauty of chess, but just got attracted. For example, you can attack, you can play, you can fight with your opponent, and also the shape of the chess pieces when you play offline, that's somehow, let's say, shaped, interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, just like very, very simple reason. But of course, later on, when you study more, you play more, you realize that there are tactics, there are strategy, and sometimes you need to understanding the dynamics of chess, the dynamic value, things like that, which somehow helped you to shape your horizon also towards the life and the world.
That's wonderful.
And talking about this, I have a question for you, Mr. President, because I know that you also really played a very, very decent chess player. I know this because we played, and you really showed some great chess calculation, intuition, aggressive. So the same question, like how you found chess interesting?
Oh, it's very easy. Chess is very popular sport in Mongolia, traditionally. My father was playing when he was student of Gans Academy of Mongolia. He used to play with his friends, his classmates, together in my home. So I was watching them how to play. When I was 4 or 5, I learned to chess myself.
Yes.
And one day I asked my dad to play chess. He was wondering how did you learn that? So I said I learned from you. So and he tried to play me, and so I think kids are having a lot of intuition and some kind of art of thinking. So it helped me to develop my brain. I think hopefully it's my idea. But I have another question.
Yeah,
you are tenured academic and scholar, professor, opting against single track career of chess. You shifted to focus on academic to higher education, and because some people say that you were unbeatable, and you said nobody will win me because you had no losses at all for championships, and you moved to higher education, professor, and you graduated world famous Beijing University, and also you got your master's degree on public policy, Oxford, famous Oxford University, and you are also one of the youngest professors in the world of Shenzhen University, now professor of Peking University. So you have multidisciplinary scholar. You are multidisciplinary scholar. You study international relations. Also, you teach physical education. So it's a very multidisciplinary academic scholar. So my question is, how did chess help you to in your academic and scholars work?
Yeah. So first of all, I'm really amazed that you know so well about my other developments apart from the chess itself. Yeah, actually, I started my undergraduate study back to 2012 in Peking University, majoring in international relations, which I know also actually, President, your expertise, which I believe I have a lot to learn from you. And after my undergraduate study, I continued with public policy, as you explained, and later on goes to the college as an academia. And 3 years ago I back to Peking University, continuing the lecturing, and also I'm going to start my own PhD starting from this September. And talking about how chess helps, actually I do really have a lot I would like to share with all of you, but due to the limited time amount, I would just go briefly through the timeline. So basically, at the very first, when I started my undergraduate study, at that time it was difficult because I still played a lot as an active chess player when I was like 18 years old. So from 18 to 22 or 24, at least it's considered to be one of the best age for a chess player. If you look at the people who won the title or who become the peak of their chess career, younger could be like around 20 or 20 something, maybe could be 30 or 30 plus, right? But when I was 18, at first my coach, back to the nationals team, they are not encouraging me to go to the university because they thought somehow with studies it might interfere your chess career. But somehow I feel like it's really an important decision you anyway need to do at certain moments of your life. that's why at the first I was trying to find a balance. It's hard. I remember clearly the end of the 2012, my first semester, and I played the Women's World Chess Championship knockout system, and that is the worst World Championship, worst, starting from the year 2006. So I played 2006, 8, 10, and 12. So 6, when I was 12 years old, I entered to the third round, very good. And 8, I become the runner-up, and 10, I won the title, and 12 with already the world champion and the highest rated players.
12?
2012. Yeah, the year 2012, when I was like 18 years old.
18 years old.
I got knocked out maybe in the second round. I played with a very strong chess player from Poland, Monika Sochko. Yeah, I mean, of course I won the first game and I lost the second and also tiebreak, surprisingly. And that is somehow making me start to think about how to balance the studies and also the chess. And later on I was thinking, okay, unlimited experience. I thought it's important that first you have a clear goal. Like in chess, what is your aim? And in study, what is your aim? You cannot be the top in the both sections, right? And also how you manage your time, because somehow you need to switch between two modes. So during the semester, I was trying to focus on the studies, and also during the summer and winter break, I tried to practice chess more. And somehow you found that when you try to balance both things, there are some interactions. So for example, sometimes when you look at the chess position, which is very difficult, and you try to solve that out step by step, like a small part followed by another small part. And similarly, if you face some puzzles or whatever difficult in your studies, you could also use the similar logics trying to solve this. So later I found that there are a lot of things in common. That's why actually I achieved my peak in the year 2015, when I was on the third grade of undergraduate study with my peak rating.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got all your titles when you were studying?
Not all, but 2 of them. I won the title 2013 and 2016, the 2 matches. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. You were having unbeaten defenses between 2010 to 2016. So when you defended your title of championship, you didn't. Your score is always 0-0, no loss.
Yes, for the 3 matches.
Few draws, so for 3 matches.
Yes.
So that's why chess players were saying that unbeatable HOU YIFAN. So some people in Mongolia call you like woman wolf, because wolf, we to a certain extent we respect wolf like our ancestors or whatsoever. Wolves are very talented and skilled, but very smart, but also very a sign of fortune or symbol of fortune. So there are many different idioms, different legends, and some people even consider wolf is totem of the certain our ancient Mongolian tribes and groups. So sometimes your eyes, when you play, your eyes like wolf. When you picture, so pictures. So, but you don't play so very aggressive. Yes.
Well, actually, I used to play very aggressive, like your playing style when I was younger. So I prefer, for example, Sicilian as my opening to play against E4, and I prefer all those dynamic positions with full of tactics, calculation. I just found that it's so exciting. And if there is an option that I can choose between a solid position and a dynamic position, I would go for the dynamic one. But later, until certain moments, maybe when I somehow decided to compete in the open section, when you played more with those top 10 players, including Magnus. Okay, actually our teammates Magnus,
Yes.
Fabiano, and
Yes.
many others. And somehow I felt like no, if you only play aggressive, if you only play boom 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 boom, if they keep it, they save it, and they try to fight you back, somehow it doesn't work out. So sooner or later, my style become a little bit more like diversified, trying to be more nurture. But if I mean, after the evaluation, I feel like, okay, it's the right moment to push. I would go for that. So still my preference, but not like one-sided.
I see.
And actually, talking about the team, I would like to also share a news with our chess fans that in about half month, me and the president would be playing in the same team, WR Chess, to participate in the FIDE World Rap and Blitz Team Championship that will be held in Hong Kong. President will be our one of the very important players. And a question for the president: what is your thought about the tournament, about your participation, and how you see and how you expect yourself as a chess player to compete in the really top level of professional chess event?
Well, thank you. So first of all, I should say that it is great honor for me to play in one team with such legendary players like you and Magnus Carlsen, Fabiano. So for chess players, those you chess players, world top chess players are like legends. So I am not professional chess player. I learned from myself and just developed my chess skills myself. Never I had clubs or teachers, but now I'm having teachers like you. So it's my great honor. So it is very exciting. I think for me it's great lifetime experience, and also it's opportunity to play in World Team Championship. So it's how I can explain it. It's unimaginable. So I think it's. However, I'm very busy man.
You are for sure.
Trying to do all my best to prepare for this championship. It's a great honor for me. Thank you.
Yeah, we're so happy to have your join, because although you're so like modest to say that maybe your chess is not that professional, but you truly have your own expertise in your profession as a diplomat, as a politician, and I believe that probably you find something in common that you could bring to us, bring to our professional chess players, as there are a lot of things in common which we might use your expertise to improve our understanding of chess, our practice of chess. And indeed, I know personally that you worked and prepared very hard for this tournament. As I know that you practice almost like every day, training and also studying openings. I'm really amazed to see that how you prepare professionally, and I do have full of my confidence to you that you will show your best performance.
Well, thank you very much. But as you correctly mentioned before, I think top chess results are generally achieved during their young age. Yes. But in my age, to compete in such an honored game is also a great challenge for me. So that's why I have to be accountable for that. So also, one more thing is chess. I really like our teammates' idea, Vadim's idea, to bring chess into the Olympics sports kinds. And if chess will become Olympics game, it will be really honored, because as we say, for instance, curling says, it's chess on ice, football chess on graces, etc. But chess itself is not included into the Olympics game. It has own Olympics, and we consider it's different Olympics game, but it's not shown. But people don't see the excitement of chess like football or judo wrestling, because it don't show these excitements. That's why I think the Emэгтэйчүүдийн or Fisher say that the beauty of the chess is not in its moves, but the thoughts behind it.
Yeah.
So how to show these thoughts, the emptiness, nobody will guess what his thinking is behind this move. But there are a lot of dreams, good imagination, so it's just not a gymnasium of mind, brain, but it's also
famous quote.
But that's why we want to develop chess in Mongolia very widely. That's why many children are participating. 86 kids are participating in Asian
this tournament.
In this tournament, it's from Mongolia.
Yeah, I know, of course. Yeah, actually during.
By the way, tomorrow we are going to have Children's Day in Mongolia, so we will gift to all children, presents to all children, but also we are going to present from our association to the emergency of Mongolia, special equipment to save children's life from underground.
Yeah, it's really amazing, and I am so happy to hear that there are so many Mongolian young kids participate at this elite event. And talking about this, Miss President, we know that you're the 34th Prime Minister of the country Mongolia, and you're also the President of Chess Federation. So I'm just curious, and I believe many people are interested about this, just what brought up your idea to decide to organize such a high-level tournament, Asian individual chess tournament here in Mongolia? Especially when I came here, I can see that how well organized. You even have the gift for the kids. You have a great chess venue, broadcast, everything very good. So, how you came up with the idea and how you try to adapt into the action very well?
Very good question. Actually, last year we participated Asian Individual Championship in Al Ayan in United Arab Emirates, and our player Mungunzul played very well. She got almost golden medal, first time in history of Mongolian chess, and she was about to become a golden medalist. But unfortunately, she lost the last game, and she had silver medal she became silver medalist of the Asian Championship. But it's a very good result in her young age. She became second medalist, and also president of Asian Chess Union, Sheikh Sultan, requested me to organize in Mongolia because you have such good, talented young chess players. So that's why we decided to organize here in Mongolia, and so many young talents, young kids are participating in Asian Championship now. So I'm really happy to see how Mongolian kids are becoming more active. It gives a lot of enthusiasm and activism for young players to play chess in such an elite tournament, and also to see chess legends like you and other good players, world-class players, elite super grandmasters.
That's all thanks to your leadership and all the chess people who are working to promote chess in Mongolia. As I can see the development compared to the year 2010 and until now, this 16 years, really a lot of work has been done, and we can all notice that. And talking about the players, Mungunzul, actually maybe it's time back to the chess games.
Yes.
Because actually now we're sitting in front of the game of Mungunzul. She's now currently playing the second board on the women's section, facing also a very talented young player from Uzbekistan, Afruza. and
Yes,
you
of course,
see,
there's
yeah, and she's like 2-4 something.
Yeah,
Yeah. And we can have a look maybe at this game to see how Mongol play so far in this tournament.
Yes, she is that girl who got the silver medal from Asian Championships last year.
She is, right?
Yes. She's women international master.
Yes.
But this Afroza from Uzbekistan is woman grandmaster.
Yeah, I think she also earned the grandmaster recent years, I think, because she's very young as well.
2000. Yes, she's very young too.
Yes. Okay, so now we can maybe get back a little bit. So the game starts with Spanish opening, right?
Yes, Spanish opening.
Yes.
But when it turns to Italian, is it possible to be turned to Italian as well?
Well, so Italian is bishop c4, although these two moves are different, but somehow there would be many transpositions, because if we look at the root of the bishop from c4, maybe in the future it's like c4, b3, c2, right?
Yes.
And from b5 it's like b5, a4, c2. So there might be some transposition, but at the moment there's difference, because here it's a pin, and here is aiming for f7. So we continue. a6, bishop a4, knight e7. Okay, there's some series here.
Yes.
And we can actually, I thought it's interesting if we look at the time they spent on the board, because Afroza spent already 13 minutes here, while Mongso still like well prepared, very well prepared, right?
So I think it's his prepared defense strategy of Italian variation. Yes, usually knight e7 is one of the variations which is not very classically not repeated.
Well, it's
or
also
not,
one of the
not very popular.
It's one of the modern line, but I would say this is not the mainstream compared to, for example, Berlin defense, Marshall, or the classical Spanish. No, but sometimes people, especially these years, likes this kind of structure, like g6, bg7, knight e7, b5, d6, like it shows in the game. So we have a look: b5, castle, knight a5, okay, bishop d2, and takes d6, and you see the time is still like in the home preparation.
Yes.
It's 1:32 and 1:15. Yes.
Twice less time, so it's. So you think it's a more prepared line of defense?
Definitely, it's her preparation.
Mm.
Okay, and all these moves are logical because white already do not have a pair bishop. That's why she decides to trade off one of the bishops. And also after the exchange, we might notice certain weakness among the black's king, right? The dark squares.
Yes.
So takes. Now if we look at the pawn structure, how you feel about this two?
So the C pawn of black is behind the weakening position, so perhaps C pawn should be moved forward to balance. But in this case, if it is prepared, I'm wondering, in this case, black is going to have, Mugunzul is going to have isolated pawn in the middle on the D line, so in the future it might cause a problem, I think.
Yes. So I love your idea. Basically, c7 now is like a kind of behind pawn. So we try to solve the problem, because otherwise, after rook c1, the c file pressure, and then maybe knight d4, knight controlling c6 would somehow make this position really annoying and difficult to play with black. So we see that Mongol, she catches the right moment to solve the problem. And now we see, yes, black do have this isolated d6 pawn, but if only one weakness, sometimes we do not worry too much. Okay, rook d1, and now we see players started to play by themselves. We can see from the time.
I see.
And how you judge this position? Okay, there is an isolated pawn. Anything else? Just like how you evaluate about this position, and what might be the plan for black?
E5 or knight E5 might be expected move, but this rook's D line is getting stronger.
A bit tricky, right?
Yes, black's figures are not well developed compared to white. And the center is generally speaking controlled by white. So in this maneuver, I would think white is having slight advantage.
Slight advantage, yes, because the pieces are kind of centralized, and the D file there's D6 a little bit weakened. And I love your idea knight E5, which seems very interesting. Although the D file looks tricky, but somehow we know that the piece D8 controlling D5, there's no discovered attack. And also we shouldn't forget there's also a pin for the knight and the queen. But to be honest, I think in a practical game, knight E5 do need certain courage to make this move. Because on other hand, maybe it looks not so necessary to jump knight E5 immediately, and probably black might start with some move with rook C8 and things like that. But if they go here, maybe there might be queen A3 targeting two weaknesses together. And now it becomes a little bit difficult to play. So we can feel that although the position looks quite solid, quite equal, black is the side who needs to be a little bit more careful about the move she made. Because position-wise, white is clearly having certain, as you say, side advantage, or let's say initiative. And this initiative will not be clarified immediately, so this game might just like continues, right? Continues. Okay, so President, do you have some other games you want to have a look at? We can switch.
Do we have time? Okay,
I think we can.
Okay, let's look at men's game.
Oh, sure.
How?
Now we go back to the open section, right?
Open section.
So which board? First one? Yuan, right? Or do we have Mongolian player? Not really for the first.
So
this why?
This, yes.
Yeah, we can have a quick look. So you know him?
Yes, I know him.
He's young.
He's young.
Oh, and then he's talented because already international master with 2-4. That's pretty good. We have a look. So D4 knight F6 C4 E6. This we call it Ragozin, also one of the very, very popular opening.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to ask one question. When we were talking about your young career of chess play, suddenly I was thinking about movie Queen's Gambit.
Yes.
So how similar are the imaginations or moves, dreams? Did you have such an experience? Did you observe some similarities or similarities of thinking or something? How do you value this movie?
Yes. So actually, during our conversation.
So I remember just from this Queen's
When
Gambit.
you see this opening, right?
Yeah. Queen's Gambit.
Actually, you know what? During our conversation today, at one moment, based on your answers, I also thought about Queen's Gambit. At which moment? Just when you mentioned like when you were young, you followed your dad playing chess, and somehow you learned and asked dad to play a game, and dad surprised to say, how you know? He said you just watch and learn. Because in Queen's Gambit, Beth, the main figure, she also follow other people to play chess games, and she knows how to play it. So it's really just like very similar. And answering your question, like do I face any similar situation. First of all, I would say that this production is really, really great, and it shows, or it tries to show the real chess world with how people participate in chess tournaments, and also including more topic like the gender difference and so on, and also to show that what are the potential scenario you might face when you become a professional chess player. Although something, for example, when Beth look at the rules,
yes.
It shows the pattern, the chessboard.
Yes.
No, we don't have that image to show, at least in my case. But of course, many times in our brain, we do have such a chess position, and we can calculate. And this also demonstrates how blindfold chess might play with. Blindfold.
Blindfold. Do you play blindfold?
I do.
How many people?
No, I never played blindfold Simon, but I do participate in the official blindfold chess tournaments. That was sport accord mind games. There was a classical rapid blitz basket chess, means one player play two chess games at the same time. Unlike backhouse, it's different.
Different than backhouse.
Different, yes. Yeah. So same player playing one white, one black against the same player. Wow. Basket chess, and also we do have blindfold chess. Yeah, wow. That's really different experience.
Chess is really developed.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe now we get back to our Ragozin, same side because a bit similar to Queen's Gambit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, d4, d5, c4, pawns are here. So we see these are all the theories, Bishop f4, and we can see from the time, right? Knight Knight e4 here.
It's classical.
Yeah, I'm trying to aim for the c3, Queen c2, which is normal. Oh, short castle. I think now he's out of the book.
Out of the book?
Yes, because he spent almost half an hour to play a move short castle.
I see.
And
almost half an hour.
Because we see now he has 1 hour 25 minutes, and after the move he got only 59 minutes.
20 minutes spent for this move.
Yes. I think, or I have a kind of anticipation that maybe he's trying to figure out if it's the right moment to push g5.
I see.
Because normally when a player spends really a huge amount of time, they're trying to make some critical decisions. And look at this game, short castle normal, right? So why he spent? I think g5 may be somehow bothering him. He might thought it's an option, but certain chances he might forget, or he couldn't memorize what was his home preparation, because we know chess has so many theories, right?
Yes.
And after spending time hesitating, finally he decided to play for the move short castle. Okay, g5 may be interesting, and bishop d3. Now white's position is quite comfortable, and takes bishop e7. How do you see about this? The structure-wise.
Wow. Black's position significantly weakened. Figures are not well developed, particularly the bishop, and using this advantage, white decided to attack to king's side.
Yes, actually I love your evaluation. So I think the last move white made g4 is very interesting, right?
Yes.
Because again, white is facing an option between short castle to play this solid position or try to attack. And you mentioned something very important. You say the black's position is kind of weakened, right? Yes. So when pawn h6 is really weakened, you have a g5 breakthrough, typical idea. Yes. And white is really bravo to make such a move g4. And from this moment, it seems like the position is transferring into a very, very dynamic one. And yeah, I do agree with your judgment that white has a certain kind of initiative or pressure trying to put on black's position. But it's far away.
Seems like very prepared move.
Yes.
Look at the time spent for this move. It's almost
9 minutes.
9 minutes. So.
Yeah. Maybe it's not exactly his home preparation. I mean, one-on-one, the same position. But I believe he did study at least similar ideas. Otherwise, 9 minutes for such a move may be a little bit fast. But if he studied, yeah, we have seen similar ideas, so it might work very well here.
I see. Who's?
He's a grandmaster from Indian.
Indian grandmaster.
Yeah. So
2-6.
2-6, yes.
Yes, strong master.
It looks like that our young players are gonna face certain practical pressure, but you never know again because this is just like the first stage of the chess game, right? And the very early stage of the middle game, and basically many things can happen afterwards. Yeah, we'll wait and see.
Yes, let's see.
And good luck to all the players. They're trying to show us their best performance.
Yes, who knows? But still, he's under pressure of timing and position, I think.
Yeah, indeed. So we'll wait and see.
Yes.
And
thank you, great master.
Thank you so much, President. It was so lovely to, have a very, very enjoyable conversation about chess games and also about the chess world and also about your future chess tournament.
Appreciation is mine. So it was a really wonderful conversation and podcast. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much.
All the best.
You too. And goodbye, our spectators. See you later.
See you.
Шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Эрдэнэс Монгол нэгдэл 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний хамтран зохион байгуулагч Азийн Шатрын холбоо 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Агро нэгтгэл трейд 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Баянгол зочид буудал 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Богд банк 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Эрдэнэт үйлдвэр 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Голомт банк 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний хамтран зохион байгуулагч Монголын Шатрын холбоо 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Монголын иргэний агаарын тээвэр 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Monis Group 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Наран Group 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Нэг Монгол төрийн бус байгууллага 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Номин Холдинг 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний хамтран зохион байгуулагч Засгийн газрын тохируулагч агентлаг Биеийн тамир спортын улсын ороо 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний ивент итгэгч Худалдаа хөгжлийн банк 21 дахь удаагийн Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээний хамтран зохион байгуулагч Соёл спорт аялал жуулчлал залуучуудын яам
Дэлхийн Шатрын мастерууд Улаанбаатар хот туран цуглаж оюун ухаанаа уралдуулах гэж байна. 21 дахь удаага зохион байгуулагдаж буй Аз Тивийн Шатрын Аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээн 2026 оны 5 дугаар сарын 28-наас 6 дугаар сарын 7-ны өдрүүдэд Баянгол зочид буудалд зохиогдно. Энэхүү нэр хүндтэй тэмцээнд 26.248 гаруй шилдэг тамирчид өрсөлдөх ба үүнээс 148 нь олон улсын их мастер, олон улсын мастер рангтай шатарчид байх юм. Азийн шатрын аварга шалгаруулах тэмцээн Монголд